4.9 points per game, shooting 23% from the field, 73% from the free throw line. Peyton Bass is a senior, averages 4.9 points per game and shoots 24% from the field. Now, rebounding the ball, again, Doran Pop, a junior, 7.5 points per game, and or 7.5 rebounds per game, rather. Brianna Fields, a senior, averages 6.4, and Morgan Driscoll averages 4.8. Merced Ramirez, a sophomore, averaging 3.9 rebounds per game. Jaden Lindsay, another sophomore for the Tiger, averaging 4.1, and Lennon O'Neill, a senior, averages 3.8 points per game. Some statistics here this evening for the Red Oak Tigers coming into tonight's contest. Again, I want to say thanks to our sponsors, so we're going to check in with our sponsors, and we'll be back and look at more stats for the upcoming game. It's Red Oak and Creston here in Red Oak this evening. In your car, come on down to Red Oak. It's doubleheader, Red Oak and Creston here in Red Oak this evening. Varsity girls upcoming in just a few minutes. Reserves for the Panthers coming into the ballgame. Sophie Hagel, a sophomore, 5'3". Keely Cohen is a junior, 5'3". Nevaeh Randall, a junior, 5'8". J.C. Kralik is a junior, 5'7". Josie Mahan is a sophomore, 5'7". Lydia Goins, sophomore, 5'3". Morgan Van Gelder is a sophomore, 5'6". Ava Adamson is a freshman at 5'6", and Lexi Gutnecht is a senior at 5'6". Starters for the Panthers here this evening will be Gracie Hagel, a senior, 5'5". Morgan Driscoll, a senior at 6 foot. Aaliyah Calvin is a junior at 5'7". Brianna Fields, a 5'11" senior, and Doran Pop, outstanding athlete, 6 foot junior. Those are your starters in tonight's contest in varsity girls play. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back and look at the lineups for the Red Oak Tigers right after this.
Second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
In Red Oak this evening. Reserves for the Red Oak Tigers, Maddie Doyle, a junior, and for the Red Oak Tigers, Lainey DeVries is a senior, Grace Wingfield, a sophomore, sister Caden Wingfield, a sophomore as well, Haley Rydberg, a sophomore, Jade Larson, a freshman, Casey Kells, a sophomore, and Ella Johnson is a freshman for the Red Oak Tigers. Starters here in the contest for the Red Oak Tigers this evening will be Olivia Boswell, a sophomore, Merced Ramirez, a sophomore. Both of those players developed tremendously through this year. Peyton Bass, a senior, Lennon O'Neill, a senior, and Jaden Lindsay, a sophomore, another sophomore that has shown great growth in her basketball game this year as well. Introductions being made, quick break, and we'll be right back after this. Have been made. It's time for our national anthem. We'll be back with the opening tip right after this. Make note of our sponsors and let them know that you appreciate it, making it possible for us to be here. On the Tigers on the court, Panthers are on the court, officials on the court, pep band in the house. It's time for basketball here this evening. At center circle will be Doran Pop, a 6-foot senior, and Peyton Bass at center circle for the Red Oak Tigers. Officials ready, pep band playing. Here we go. It is basketball time in Red Oak this evening. Ball's in the air, tapped, and the Panthers come away with it, tapped into the backcourt. Taking ball across the timeline is Hagel, Gracie Hagel, a senior. Out on the right side to Driscoll. Driscoll with the ball, back to Hagel, and the left side it goes now to Calvin. Inside to Fields, she drives down to the blocks, and officials let it play through. Back to Driscoll on the right wing. Morgan Driscoll with the ball, looks inside, goes out top to Gracie Hagel. She's at the center circle, sets the play. Goes left to Fields for three. It's no good. Rebound, Bass. Peyton Bass with the ball, takes it right to left across the timeline. No pressure in the backcourt yet this evening. And from the foul line, Olivia Boswell puts it through the hoop for 2. And the Tigers lead by 2. 2-0. 7:10 to play in the first. Pop with the ball at the free throw line, spins, kicks it back out to Driscoll, or Fields rather. Fields drives down, puts it up, no good. Tigers ball, Tiger rebound. Out on the right side, Ramirez with the ball. Picks up her dribble, pressure from Pop. Inside it goes to O'Neal. She spins and puts it up, and the Tigers are on the board. Lennon O'Neal a couple, and Red Oak leads 4-0 now. Inbound pass to Hagel. Hagel will take it left to right across the center stripe to the top of the key. Out on the left side to Driscoll. Then in the corner it goes to Calvin. Back to Driscoll. Driscoll down the corner to Pop. Looks inside at Fields. Pop tried to lob it in there, but it goes too far. A little out of her reach, and the Tigers come away with the ball. Ramirez with the ball. Pop is there. She creates a turnover. Doran Pop with the ball. Traffic clears. Hagel rather, takes it across the timeline. There's 3 from Driscoll. And Morgan Driscoll with the three-pointer. And it's 4-3. 6 minutes to play in the first. Red Oak leads. Ramirez around to the right side. Back around the arc to the top of the key. Goes left to Boswell. Down the quarter to Bass. Underneath to Lindsay. She goes up and is fouled on the play. Brianna Fields, I do believe, will be whistled for the foul. She is, and that's going to send Jaden Lindsay to the line for the Red Oak Tigers. Jaden Lindsay at the line. First foul shot of the evening for either team. Shots up and no good. It is a 2-shot opportunity. Red Oak leads 4-3 with 5:44 to play here in the first. Second shot from Lindsay is good. Swishes the net with this one. Red Oak leads 5-3. Hagel takes it across the timeline. Down in the corner she goes to Calvin. Back out to Driscoll. There's Hagel. Pop with the ball. Back to Hagel. Top of the key to Driscoll. Inside to Calvin. Down the corner it goes to Driscoll for 3. No good, but under there for the board. And the putback is Fields. Brianna Fields, and it's tied up at 5 apiece now. Ramirez takes it across the center stripe. Out on the right side she goes. Tries to go just underneath. Little bounce pass to O'Neal, but gets away from her. Pop to Fields for 2. Nice ball movement. 7-5 is our score. Panthers lead. Ramirez to Boswell. Boswell goes the corner to Bass, but it's knocked out of play. Last touch Tigers. Panthers ball. Inbound pass will come from Driscoll. It's a senior, 6-foot senior. This is a tall team across the board. 6 foot, 5'11". Out on the left side it goes to Fields. All the way across the court. Tries to skip it all the way across the court to Driscoll, but it's just a bit too high and goes out of play. Tigers ball. 7-5 is our score. 4.5 minutes to play in the first. Creston leads. Inside it goes. Tries to get it. Boswell Bass tried to quickly get it inside to O'Neal. It's knocked out of play. Tigers will maintain possession of the ball from the baseline. Inbound pass will come from Boswell. All the way out top to Bass. Out to Ramirez now. Right side. Ramirez fakes it. Bass looks at the 3. Back to Ramirez. She looks inside. Tries to go inside. Gets whistled for the travel. Turns it over to the Panthers. 4:17 to play in the first. Panthers lead 7-5. Inbound pass comes to Hagel. Gracie Hagel. Skips it down to the corner to Fields. She drives the baseline left side. That picks up it back out top to Driscoll. Right side to Hagel. Inside to Calvin. Hits Fields in the blocks. Left side she goes up, but she is fouled on the play. And that will, no, check that. Lane violation on the play. I guess thought it was a foul. Doyle into the game. Boswell takes a seat. DeVries into the game, and O'Neal takes a seat. Taking the ball across the timeline is Ramirez for Red Oak. Out to Doyle. Into the corner to Bash. She shoots the three from the right side. It's no good. There's DeVries. Board, no good. Rebound is controlled by the Panthers. Hagel takes it back across the timeline, down underneath the pop, and tapped out of play by Bass. Nice effort there by Peyton Bass. Panthers ball rather from the baseline. Inbound pass will come from Hagel to Fields, back to Hagel. Into the lane, she gets whistled for the double dribble. Used an extra hand on that one. And here we go. Ramirez with the ball. He gets whistled for the travel. 3.5 minutes to play in the first. Red Oak leads 7-3. Both teams here kind of seem like they're maybe struggling to get going just a little bit. Tigers hit a couple of shots quick, and then it's just kind of slowed to a crawl for both teams here. Inside to Pop at the free throw line. Into the lane she goes. It's tapped, and coming away with it, Bass. Peyton Bass. Across the center stripe, down to the right wing, picks up a dribble. Doyle for three. It's no good. There's DeVries with the rebound. She puts it back up, no good. Ramirez gets the board. She'll go up and be fouled. Merced Ramirez. That foul's on Gracie Hagel. That's her first personal foul, and it's going to send Merced Ramirez to the line for her first opportunity from the line here this evening. Shot is up and no good. Second shot from Ramirez is up and no good. Coming away with it is Fields. She pushes it across the timeline quickly. Driscoll looks at the three. Top of the key to Hagel. Out to Driscoll. There's Fields. Looks at the three. In the corner, left side. Driscoll drives down in the lane. Jumps underneath the pop. Pop spins. Puts it up. No good. It's going to be tapped out of play. Tigers ball. Last touch by the Panthers. Inbound pass will come from Doyle to Ramirez. Merced Ramirez takes it across the center stripe. Out on the right side, now to DeVries at the top of the key. Back to Ramirez. She comes around the arc. DeVries to Bash. She drives down, puts it up underneath, hits the bottom of the backboard, and Hagel comes away with it. Gracie Hagel. Hagel, a little pressure from Bass here. Takes it across the center stripe. Down in the corner to Fields. Brianna Fields with the ball. It's it to Hagel. Now to Randall. Nevaeh Randall with the ball. Now Driscoll to Hagel. Right side. Goes down the corner, dumps it underneath the Pop. Pop fakes it. Nice pass underneath there by Pop to Fields, and Fields puts it in for two. Excellent court awareness there by Pop. 9-5 is our score with a minute 57 to play in the first. Ramirez goes the corner to Doyle. Underneath the Lindsay, she spins, puts it up. Rebound is brought down by Randall, Nevaeh Randall, to Hagel. Hagel across the timeline, out to Driscoll for three. It's good. Morgan Driscoll, that's her second three of the evening. It's 12-5. Panthers with the lead with the minute and a half to play in the first. Ramirez around to the right wing, goes through, pulls it up from the right elbow, puts up the little shot, bounces on the rim, no good, goes out of play. Nice effort by Jaden Lindsay, just couldn't grab a hold of it, and he goes out of play. Coming into the game is Cohen, taking a seat, Hagel. Keely Cohen. Cohen with the ball, takes it across the center stripe. Out on the left side to Driscoll, in the corner to Fields. Inside to Pop, she spins, puts it up, and she'll go to the line for two. That foul was whistled on Peyton Bass. That's her first personal, and it's going to send Dorn Pop to the line. She has not scored yet this evening. First opportunity from the line for Pop. Shot is good. Dorn Pop's on the board. 13-5 is our score. Panthers lead. Pop at the line. Second shot is good as well. She gets them both. It's 14-5 now. Panthers lead with a minute 7 to play in the first. Ramirez with the ball. Takes it around to the left side. Underneath to O'Neal. Back to Ramirez, skips it across to Bass, top the key to Boswell, pulls it up for the free throw line. It's no good. There's O'Neal with the board and then taken away by Fields. It goes out of play. Tigers will keep the ball. Inbound pass will come from Boswell. 51 seconds to play in the first. Ramirez with the ball. Around to the right wing she goes. Tries to go to the corner to Bass. It's knocked out of play by Fields. Inbound pass from Ramirez. All the way out top to Bass. 45 seconds on the clock in the first. Boswell to Bass. Inside to O'Neal. Going to be tapped and coming away with it is Pop. She's knocked down and gets it to Cohen. Going across the timeline. Out on the left side to Fields underneath the Pop. 25 seconds, spins, puts it up and scores two. Doran Pop picks up a couple more. And it's 16-5 now with 19 seconds on the clock in the first. Panthers with the lead. Ramirez with the ball. Inside to O'Neal. Boswell looks at the three. 10 seconds. 2-point shot from Ramirez is good. Clock winding down. 4 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds from half court. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Creston leads 16-7 at the end of one. And we're going to take a break and be back after this. 22-7 is our score. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, and to all those wondering, the mic is on. Gotcha. Here we go. At the line is Morgan Driscoll. First shot is good. .5:26 to play in the half. 23-7 is our score. Shot from Driscoll's up and no good. Rebound Tigers. Ramirez takes it back across the center stripe. Out to Boswell. Underneath to DeVries, a little bit high, through her hands, goes out of play. Last touch Tigers, Panthers ball. 23-7 is our score. 5 minutes to play in the half. Across the timeline, right side it goes to Kralik. Kralik tries to go to the corner to Driscoll, but it's knocked out of play. And the inbound pass will come from Driscoll when we get back to action here. Driscoll will put it into play. Out to Kralik. Top the key to Hagel. Inside it goes to Fields. Loses the handle. Back to Driscoll. Top of the key. Out on the right side now. Kralik underneath the nice pass inside to Pop. Nice entry pass, and Pop scores two. 25-7 is our score. 4:41 to play in the half. Ramirez with the ball. Boswell takes the three from the top of the key. No good. Rebound Driscoll for the Creston Panthers. To Hagel. Hagel across the timeline to Kralik underneath to Pop. It's going to be knocked loose. Coming away with it, the Tigers. O'Neal. There's Ramirez. Back out top the key. Steps on the center court line and over and back. Ball will be turned over to the Panthers. Inbound pass will come from Kralik midcourt near side. 4:11 to play in the half. 25-7 is our score. Right side to Kralik. Now top the key to Hagel. Driscoll looks inside, hits Pop left elbow. It's good. Doran Pop picks up a couple more. 27-7 is our score now, with 3:53 to play in the first half. Ramirez with the ball, works her way around to the right side. It's knocked loose. She chases it down near the center stripe again. Ramirez to Bass. It's down to Boswell. She puts it up, no good. There's Ramirez with the board, puts it up, no good. Rebound this time brought down by Calvin. Calvin to Hagel. Hagel takes it across the timeline. Back to Kralik. She shoots the three from the top. No good. Rebound Ramirez. Ramirez right to left across the timeline for the Tigers. Takes it left. Picks up the dribble. Double teamed. Into Boswell. Inside to Lindsay off the glass. No good. There's Ramirez with the board. She'll go to line for two. Now fouls on Kralik. J.C. Kralik. That's her first personal foul. And it's going to send Ramirez back to the line. Merced is 0-2 from the line here this evening. And Creston leads 27-7 with 3:08 to play in the first half. Merced Ramirez, the sophomore, at the line. Shot is up, and it is good for Ramirez. Merced Ramirez at the line. Shot, second one is up and no good for Merced. Panthers with the board, taken across the timeline. Kralik. Top the key to Hagel. Left side to Driscoll. Inside it goes to Calvin. She puts it up. Bucket is good from Calvin. Foul is on Bass. Bucket's good. She'll go to the line with the and one opportunity. Coming into the ball game, Cohen taking a seat. Driscoll for the Panthers. On the court for the Tigers now, Lindsay. DeVries, O'Neal, Ramirez, and Doyle. Shot is up from Calvin. No good. Rebound Tigers. Ramirez right to left across the timeline quickly. Down underneath the Lindsay. She puts up the little 5-foot jumper. No good, but there's DeVries with the board. Foul's going to be on Kralik, I believe. It is. That's number 2 on J.C. Kralik. And at the line now, Laney DeVries for the Tigers. Shot is good from Laney. First point of the evening for Laney. 29-9 is our score. Second shot from Laney is no good. Rebound Pop. Gracie Hagel will take it across the center stripe into the lane. Pop. Out to Kralik. Now to Hagel, top of the key. Inside to Pop. Bounces around off of a couple of players. And Lindsay picks it up, hands it to Ramirez, and we'll take it back right to left across the timeline. 2:26 to play in the half. Ramirez with the ball. Pressure from Pop. Panthers in a zone, 1-3-1 zone. Kind of collapsed down to O'Neal. Rebound DeVries. She puts it up. No good. Hagel takes it back across the center stripe. Out on the left side to Cohen for 3. It's good. Keely Cohen for 3. 32-9 is our score with 1:56 to play in the first half. Ramirez with the ball. Doyle, right side O'Neal. She puts it up. It's blocked, but a foul in the process. Aaliyah Calvin is whistled for the foul. That's her first. And Lennon O'Neal will go to the line. Lennon has 2 points in the game, and this is her first opportunity from line. 2-shot opportunity for Lennon. Shot is up. It's no good. Minute 47 to play in the half. 32-9 is our score. Tigers jumped out to a lead, 4-0 lead, and then the Panthers kind of came to life here in the first half. Second shot from O'Neal is up, and it's good. 3 points for Lennon on the evening. 32-10 is our score with 1:43 to play in the half. Out to Cohen. Right side it goes to Randall. Randall drives in lane, little jumper, no good. Rebound Boswell. To Ramirez. She takes it across the center stripe, down to the right side. Baseline, puts up the jumper, off balance, and it's good for 2 from Ramirez. Minute 18 to play. 32-12 is our score. Creston leads. Ramirez is going to be whistled for the foul. Tried to tap it loose there, but gets whistled. Panthers ball at the baseline. Inbound pass from Driscoll for the Panthers. Morgan Driscoll. All the way out top it goes to Randall. Three-pointer from Cohen, no good. There's Fields with the rebound and the putback. Brianna Fields picks up a couple more. 34-12, 59 seconds to play in the half. Panthers lead. Boswell puts it up from about 8 feet out on the left side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Randall, Nevaeh Randall. She's going to take it left to right across the center stripe. Right side to Fields, 45 seconds in the half. There's Cohen, back to Fields, looks inside. Fields drives in the lane, puts up the 5-foot jumper. It's fouled. DeVries, Laney DeVries, that's 3 on Laney now. 39 seconds on the clock, and Brianna Fields will go to the line. She is 2 of 2 from the line here this evening. She has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. 2-shot opportunity. First shot's no good. Doyle into the game, and DeVries will take a seat. Brianna Fields, a senior, 5'11 senior. Second shot is good. 35-12 is our score. Panthers lead. 35 seconds on the clock and counting for the first half. Ramirez drives down to the baseline, puts up the little jumper. It's no good and goes out of play. Last touch Panthers, Tigers ball. 27 seconds on the clock. Inbound pass from Doyle. Maddie Doyle will put it into play. Out to Boswell. She'll take it. She's open for 3. Rattles around, no good. 22 seconds. Fields pushes it up the court quickly. There's Cohen. 16 seconds. Out to Randall. Inside to Fields. She puts it up. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Boswell. 10 seconds on the clock. Ramirez. Right to left across the center stripe. 6 seconds. Ramirez with the ball. Out on the left side to Boswell. 3 seconds. It's good for 3. Olivia Boswell. As the time expires, 35-15 is our score at half. Creston with the lead. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
There's 2 things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those 2 things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa. Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
There's nothing better than great customer service and experienced employees. That's what you'll find at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts in Red Oak. With a large inventory and competitive pricing, CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts will be sure to have the car or heavy-duty truck parts and accessories you are looking for, and can also offer helpful advice on installation. For all your car, heavy-duty truck, or semi-part needs, you'll find it at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts, 303 North Broadway, or call 623-4964.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
Back to Red Oak halftime varsity girls play. Creston leads 35-15 at halftime. In junior varsity girls play prior to this game, in 2 quarters, it was Creston over Red Oak 23-17. And again, we're at half. Creston leads Red Oak in varsity girls play 35-15. Senior night here in Red Oak as well. Now, taking a look at some scoring, starting first for the Creston Panthers. Here, Keely Cohen has 3 points in the first half. Gracie Hagel with 1 personal foul. J.C. Kralik has 2 personal fouls. Morgan Driscoll, 7 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line for Driscoll. Aaliyah Calvin, 1 personal foul, 2 points, and is 0 of 1 from the foul line. Brianna Fields has 11 points, 3 of 4 from the foul line for Fields with 1 personal foul. Doran Pop, 12 points and 2 of 2 from the foul line. And that gets us to 35 points for the Panthers. Red Oak with 15 at half, 5:52 to play. Pep band here this evening, sounding great as always. Quick break, and we'll come back and look at the scoring for the Red Oak Tigers. To Red Oak, and I want to say thanks to Billings and Minson Law Firm, being one of our sponsors. Well, sponsors our streaming, and Brian and the folks, great supporters of the Red Oak High School athletic program and just the community in general. Say thanks to Brian and the folks down at Billings and Minson Law Firm. Looking at the scoring here for the Tigers in the first half, Olivia Boswell 5 points in the first half. Merced Ramirez has 5 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Laney DeVries, 1 point, 1 of 2 from the foul line, and 3 personal fouls for Laney. Peyton Bass has 2 personal fouls. Lennon O'Neill, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Jaden Lindsay has 1 point and is 1 of 2 from the foul line here in the first half. And Creston leads 35-15 at half. Now, you need to look at the forecast here this evening. Now, tomorrow, look at this. My goodness. But for tonight, mostly clear. Lows around 7, winds from the north at 5 to 10, becoming southeast after midnight and gusting to 20 miles per hour. For tomorrow, sunny, highs in the mid-40s. Sounds pretty nice. South winds 15 to 20, gusting to 30. It is going to be a bit windy for tomorrow. Saturday night, not as cold, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 20s. South winds 5 to 10, gusting to 20 through midnight. Sunday, sunny, highs in the lower 40s. Sunday, and northwest winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, cold, mostly clear, lows around 15 and a northwest wind of 5 to 10. But tomorrow, sunny, mid-40s for high, sounds pretty nice. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these messages. 25 seconds remaining in half. Panthers on the court, getting set for the second half. Panthers lead 35-15 as we get set to come back to action here in the third quarter. Pep band in the house, sounding great as always. Senior night here in Red Oak this evening. Between the two games, we will have the introduction of seniors here this evening. Come on down for that. Varsity boys play after this. A good ball game. That should be a good ball game. So come on down to watch. Here we go. Tigers ball as we come back to action. Inbound pass comes to Ramirez. Left side to Boswell. Zone pressure from the Creston Panthers. Shot goes up. No good. We're going to have a jump ball. Panthers ball. Inbound pass will come from Driscoll at the baseline to Hagel. Hagel's going to take it right to left across the center stripe. Top of the key. She sets the play. Goes left to Driscoll. Driscoll with the ball. Dumps it down underneath the Fields. Tapped by Bass. Picked up by Fields. She puts it up off the glass. No good. Tapped around, and Boswell gains control of it for the Tigers. To Ramirez. Top of the key. Ramirez with the ball. Inside to Lindsay. She turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound Pop. Pop falls to the floor and grabs her ankle. She had a bit of a collision there with Boswell. She's up. Seems to be all right. Everyone's A-okay. Here we go. Inbound pass to Hagel. Hagel across the timeline, right to Fields. Fields looks inside to Pop, then back to Hagel, top the key. Tapped and stolen by Bass. Peyton Bass is going to take it end-to-end with the layup and one. Peyton Bass. 4-2 for the Tigers. Foul will be on Hagel. That's number 2 on Hagel. Peyton Bass goes to the line for the first time tonight. 35-17 is our score. First shot is good. She converts the N1. 35-18 is our score now with 6:57 to play in the third. Down it goes to Fields. Inside to Pop, but she's fouled by O'Neal. Lennon O'Neal. I think that's number 1 on Lennon. Get the official word on that. It is. That's her first. Inbound pass at the baseline. Hagel will put it into play for the Panthers. To Pop at the free throw line. Hands it off to Fields. Right side Driscoll for 3. No good. Rebound. Lindsay pulls it down for the Tigers. Bass. Boswell out on the left side. Boswell with the ball out to Ramirez. She's open for 3. No good. Rebound Boswell. She'll take the long 2. No good. Rebound this time. Pulled down by Hagel for the Panthers. Hagel across the center stripe, top of the key, underneath. Calvin puts it up. She's fouled on the play. And that foul will be on Lindsay. It's her first personal foul. It's going to send Calvin to the line. Aaliyah Calvin, she's a junior, 5'7". She's 0 of 1 from the line here this evening. Shot bounces high off the back of the rim. No good. 6:21 to play in the third. 35-18 is our score. Calvin at the line. Second shot is up. It's no good. Rebound Fields. She puts it back up and in for 2. Brianna Fields. 37-18 is our score. 6:12 to play in the third. There's Bass. Tapped loose. And finally picked up by Hagel. Hagel to Driscoll. Out on the left side, Fields drives the baseline, puts it off the glass and scores 2. Nice strong drive to the basket there by Brianna Fields. 39-18 is our score. 5:45 to play in the third. Bass to Ramirez, down to Boswell in the corner. Out top it goes to Bass. Now to Ramirez. Zone pressure here from the Panthers. Pop out top creates a lot of pressure. Tapped. Fields loses the handle on it, picks it up on the left wing. Now to Hagel. Driscoll with the ball, goes right to Calvin. Looks inside, gets it to Fields in front of the basket. No good. Rebound, Bass to Boswell. Ramirez will take it across the center stripe. Works away right. Pop is there. She steals it, takes it away. And Pop has it for the open layup and scores 2. Doran Pop picks up a couple more. 41-18 is our score. 4:52 to play in the third. Ramirez around to the left side. There is Driscoll to steal it. Passes it to Pop. Pop pushes it up the court again. Puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound, Calvin. Out to Driscoll. She steps back behind the three-point line. Gives it to Fields. She goes in. Has it stripped. Calvin takes it in. Puts it up. No good. There's Fields. No good. Rebound this time, O'Neal. Number of opportunities for the Panthers on that series. Just couldn't finish at the bucket. Bass to Ramirez. Top of the key. Down to O'Neal. She puts it up quickly. No good. Lindsay keeps it in play. It's going to be picked up by Hagel. Hagel pushes it back across the timeline, far side of the court, inside to Pop. She spins, passes it over to Calvin. It's blocked by Lindsay. Jaden Lindsay with the block. Ramirez takes it across the center stripe to the right side. Picks up her dribble. Pressure from Pop, and we're going to have a timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. 3:48 to play in the third. 41-18 is our score, and we'll be back after this.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
Welcome back to Red Oak. 41-18 is our score. 3:48 to play here in the third. Tigers will have the ball. Inbound pass comes from Boswell to DeVries, out top the key to Ramirez, down to Boswell. O'Neal. Ramirez, top of the key. Zone pressure stolen by Pop. She's just an athletic girl out top. I'm telling you, she's a 6-footer. She moves well and plays out top on that zone, that 1-3-1, and just really creates some pressure out there in those turnovers. Boswell back to the other end, answers with 3. Olivia Boswell. 43-21 is our score with 3:15 to play in the third. Right side it goes to Randall. Down the corner to Fields. Back to Randall. Skips it across now to Cohen. On top of the key to Kralik. There's Randall. Drives in. Has it stripped. Kept in play and then knocked out of play by the Tigers. Creston will control the ball at the baseline. The inbound pass will come from Cohen. Keely Cohen will put it into play. Pop puts it off the glass. I'm telling you, she's a good ball player. That's 16 for Pop now in the evening. Actually, they have her for 18. There's Boswell inside to DeVries. She puts it up and scores 2. Lainey DeVries does from about 4 feet out on the right side. 45-23 is our score with 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Kralik to Randall. Back to Kralik. Left side to Cohen. Kralik right side. There's Randall. Looks inside. Goes to Pop. Off the glass for 2. Doran Pop just keeps on putting points on the board. Now she has 20. 47-23 is our score. Panthers lead. Just over 2 minutes to play in the third. Shot goes up. It's no good. DeVries puts it back up and in for 2. Lainey DeVries. picks up a couple more. 47-25 is our score with 1:50 to play in the third. Down in the corner to Fields. Out on the right side to Cohen, to Randall, Cohen, Kralik, behind the arc, inside to Fields, spins, dumps it down to Pop. Pop puts it up. It's blocked from behind. Nice job by Lainey DeVries to just reach from behind and tap it out of play. Ramirez puts it up off the glass. Three-pointer off the glass. Merced Ramirez. And it's 47-28. 1:14 to play in the third. Three-pointer goes up from Cohen. It's no good. Rebound DeVries. Now to Ramirez. Ramirez back left, right across the timeline. Down to the corner. Picks up the dribble. There's DeVries from the right elbow. No good. Rebound Kralik. Kralik with the ball. Takes it across the center stripe. Out on the right side to Randall. Back to Kralik. Left side to Cohen. Looks inside. Now goes to Fields at the baseline. She drives, blocks, puts it up. No good. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for two. Brianna Fields will. Lennon O'Neill's whistled for what I think will be her second personal foul. It is. And Brianna Fields will go back to the line. She's 3 of 4 from the line. Shot rattles around. It's no good. Brianna Fields at the line. Bass and Kells into the game. O'Neill and Ramirez take a seat. 40 seconds on the clock in the third. 47-28 is our score. Creston with the lead. Fields at the line. Second shot's good. From Brianna Fields. 48-28. 39 seconds. Bass has the ball. Left to right across the timeline. Center circle around to the right side. Has it stripped by Fields. Hustle goes out of play. Last touched Panthers. Tigers ball. Inbound pass from Kells to DeVries. Back to Kells. 30 seconds on the clock. Down the corner to Bass. She's double teamed. Stolen by Pop. Pop pushing it across the timeline. Up the court quickly. Doran Pop puts it off the glass. I'm telling you, just pulls up and just stops right in midair and puts it right off the glass. Scores two. 50-28. 13 seconds on the core. Tapped by Pop. Picked up by Kells. 9 seconds. DeVries with the ball. Double teamed. 6 seconds. Steps through it and is fouled on the play. Tigers will have the ball. Fouls on Cohen. Keely Cohen. Tigers have the ball. Inbound pass comes from Kells to Boswell. 3 seconds. 1 second. Bass gets it off as time expires. It's no good. That's going to do it for three. 50-28 is our score. We'll be back after this.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
Back to Red Oak as we get set for the fourth and final. Creston leads in varsity girls play 50-28. The Tigers will have the ball as we come back to action. And Bass with the ball. Goes left to Ramirez, now to Bass. Ramirez puts up the long two. Toe was on the line. No good. Rebound pulled down by Randall. Randall to Cohen. Cohen across the timeline. Goes right to Kralik. Back to Cohen. Kralik right side for three. It's no good. Rebound Bass. Actually goes knocked out of play. Last touched Panthers. Inbound pass will come from Bass to Ramirez. Merced Ramirez across the center stripe. Out to Bass. Takes it down to Boswell, left side, behind the arc. Tries to go to Ramirez, chased down by Bass. She crashes into the bench. I think she's okay. Gets up. Laughing about it. I think she's all right. Went for the volleyball move there to try to keep it in play, but didn't work. Panthers ball. Kralik with the ball. Out to Cohen. Kralik top the key. Left side Driscoll. She drives in down to the corner to Calvin. Calvin kind of off balance shot there off of 1 foot, and it's good for 2. Aaliyah Calvin picks up a couple here in the fourth. 52-28 is our score with 6:50 to play in the ball game. Boswell for 3. It's no good. Rebound Calvin. Aaliyah Calvin to Kralik. Kralik takes it across the center stripe. Right side to Cohen inside. Randall puts it up. It's no good. We're going to have a timeout on the court. 6:35 to play in the ballgame. 52-28. Creston leads. We'll be back after this. Back to Red Oak. Fancy like. All right, here we go. 6:35 to play in the ballgame. 52-28. Inbound pass to O'Neal. Back to Ramirez. Merced Ramirez takes it across the timeline to O'Neal. Boswell for 3. No good. Rebound DeVries puts it back up. No good. Lindsay this time will go to the line for 2. And I think... Yep, that foul's on Calvin. It's her second personal foul. At the line is Lindsay. 52-28 is our score. 6:23 to play in the ball game. Shot from Lindsay is up and no good. Jaden Lindsay. 2-shot opportunity here for Lindsay. Shot is no good. Misses them both. Rebound pulled down by Calvin. Calvin to Kralik. Kralik across the timeline. It was right to Randall, down to the baseline to Calvin. Top the key, Kralik. She drives in, dumps it underneath to Calvin, and she will be fouled on the play. I think that will be DeVries. Get the official word here. Lainey DeVries picks up her 4th personal foul. And Aaliyah Calvin will go to the line. She is 0 of 3. From the line here this evening. Shots up. It's no good. 0 of 4 now for Leah Calvin. Bass into the game. Jaden Lindsay takes the seat. Doyle into the game. And Boswell takes the seat for Red Oak. 6:07 to play in the ball game. Second shot from Calvin is up. It's no good. Rebound O'Neal. Now to Ramirez. Ramirez takes it across the center stripe. Back around top of the arc. Hands it off to Doyle, but it's going to be stolen by Driscoll. She's pushing it up the court. Driscoll pulls up a little jumper off of the glass. It's good for 2. Morgan Driscoll picks up a couple. 54 tapped and goes out of play. Last touch Tigers. 54-28 is our score with 5:39 to play in the ball game. Kralik will take it across the center stripe for the Panthers to Randall at the free throw line. Kralik for 3. It's no good. Rebound Cohen in the corner, deep in the corner. Back to Kralik, top the key. Now Cohen tries her hand at the 3. It's no good. Rebound Kralik. She steps behind the arc. Gets it to Driscoll, left side, looking inside. Driscoll, Morgan Driscoll to the corner to Calvin. Pressure from Bass. Out top of the key, Doyle is there. Kralik inside, underneath it goes. Randall off the glass, no good. We're going to have a jump ball. Panthers keep it. 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Boswell into the game. Ramirez takes the seat. Inbound pass will come from Driscoll. Morgan Driscoll will put it into play. Out to Kralik. Around the arc. Right side to Cohen. Inside to Randall. Back to Cohen on the move. Right side. There's Randall at the right elbow. Driscoll's open for three off the left wing, and she just snaps the net with it. Morgan Driscoll does. 3 more for Driscoll. That's 12 points for her this evening. 57-28 is our score. Shot from Boswell's up, no good. The rebound and the putback by Lennon O'Neill for Red Oak. 57-30 is our score. Down the corner to Calvin. Calvin drives the baseline, tries to. She gets whistled for the foul. Laney DeVries, and I think that will be 5 on Laney. She comes out of the ball game with 5 personal fouls. Sophie Hagel now checks in. Puts the ball in place. Sophie Hagel, sophomore. Out to Randall. Left side it goes to Calvin. She drives in and is fouled on the play. Calvin. And Calvin will go to the line. That foul was credited to O'Neill, Lennon O'Neill. Timeout on the court. 4:14 to play in the ballgame. 57-30 is our score. We'll take that break with them and be back after this. Back to Red Oak. Varsity girls play. Creston with the lead, 57-30. And 2 quarters of junior varsity play earlier this evening. In junior varsity girls, it was Creston 23, Red Oak 17. At the line is Calvin. Shot is up. It's no good from Aaliyah Calvin. With 4:14 remaining in the ballgame here, Creston has the lead 57-30. Second shot from Calvin is good. 58-30 now. 4:10 to play. Boswell with the ball for the Tigers. Picks up her dribble. Out to Bass. Back to Boswell. There's Doyle on the left wing. Skips it all the way across to Bass. She drives down to the baseline. Then underneath puts it up off of the board. Sophie Hagel comes away with it across the timeline to Cohen. Out on the right side. Kralik for 3. It's no good. Rebound. Goes out of play. Fouls on Cohen. It's her second personal foul. 17 fouls on the Tigers, 4 team fouls on the Panthers. Here with 3:44 to play in the fourth. Ramirez with the ball, goes left to Boswell. Olivia Boswell. Now to Calvin. Calvin steals it, gets it to Kralik. Kralik right to left. Pressure from Bass. It's going to be tapped out of play. Panthers ball. Inbound pass comes to Cohen. Now to Kralik. She goes into the lane, puts up the little kind of off-balance shot. It's good. Kralik picks up a couple more. 60-30 is our score. Inside to Boswell. She's fouled on the play. See who that is on. It's on Sophie Hagel. That's her first personal. And it's going to send Olivia Boswell to the line. Olivia has 8 points in the game, and this is her first opportunity from the line this evening. Shot is good for Olivia. Olivia Boswell at the line. 60-31, 3:12 to play in the ball game. Second shot from Boswell is no good. Rebound pulled down by Lindsay. She puts it back up. No good. Gets her own rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball. Alternate possession. Tigers will keep it. And Boswell will put it into play from the baseline. Olivia Boswell. Out to Bass. Boswell, long two, baseline right, no good. Ramirez with the board. Takes it back out to Bass, top of the key, right side to Boswell. Top of the key to Bass. Drives her way into the lane, pulls up from the right elbow. It's no good. Rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Alternate possession this time. Panthers get it. 2:49 to play in the ballgame. 60-29 is our score. And Creston with the lead. Kralik takes it across the center stripe for the Panthers. Goes down to the right corner to Van Gelder. Back to Kralik. She drives to Van Gelder for three from the right side. It's no good. Rebound on the floor. Scrap coming away with it's Kralik. Inside Hagel. Sophie Hagel turns and puts it off the glass for two. 62-31. Creston leads. Just over 2 minutes to play. Ramirez into lane. Puts up the running jumper. It's no good. There's Jaden Lindsay. She's fouled on the play. Lindsay is. I think that will be on Hagel once again. Nope, check that. It's actually on Kralik. That's number 3 on Kralik. And Boswell will put it into play for the Tigers. Out to Bass. She'll shoot the three off the left side. No good. O'Neal will put it up from about 10 feet out. No good. Sophie Hagel this time with the board. She takes it across the center stripe. Sophie Hagel. Tap by Bass, knocked loose. It's going to go out of play. The last touch to Panthers. Tigers ball. 1:56 to play in the ball game. And Ramirez will put it into play for the Tigers. Out to Boswell. Center circle. Boswell, top of the key. Right to Ramirez. Down to Bass. She puts up the three. It's no good. Boswell with the board. Ramirez now puts it up. No good. Lindsay is there. Second and third chance opportunities. Tied up. Tigers ball. Inbound pass will come from Ramirez. Merced Ramirez out to Boswell to top of the key. She shoots the three. It's no good, but we have a foul on the play. Boswell. Actually, it was off-ball foul. It's on Bass. It's our third personal foul. Taking the ball across the center stripe. Down in the corner it goes to Van Gelder. And into Goins. Van Gelder in the corner. She finds Mahan. She puts it up and scores two. Josie Mahan picks up a couple now for the Panthers. I think all of the Panthers have made it into the ballgame at this point. Lindsay puts it back up and in for two for the Tigers. Jaden Lindsay picks up a couple more. 64-33 is our score with a minute to play in the ballgame. Out on the right side, Van Gelder for three. Long three at that. It's no good. Bass goes over the back. It's going to be 4 on Bass. We'll be shooting now. Josie Mahan will go to the line. This will be her first opportunity from the line. She does have 2 points in the game. 57.5 seconds on the clock. Shot is good from Mahan. 3 points in the game now for Mahan. 65-33 is our score. Second shot's up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Panthers. Van Gelder, it's knocked out of play. And the Panthers will maintain possession. 53 seconds on the clock. At the baseline, inbound pass will come from Van Gelder. Out to Adamson, no good. Rebound, Tigers. O'Neal takes it across the center stripe, goes left to Boswell. She skips it across to Bass. Down to Ramirez, 39 seconds on the clock. Boswell, Ramirez for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Adamson. Or check that, Mahan, pulled down by Mahan. Adamson with the ball. Down to Goins. She drives it. Underneath it goes to Mahan. It's knocked loose and then picked up by Goins. Out to Van Gelder. Down the corner it goes to Adamson. She puts up the three. Ava Adamson for three. 10 seconds on the clock. 68-33 is our score. Out on the left side to Boswell. She's standing on the line. No good. Rebound chase down. Panthers with the ball. That is going to do it. 68-33 is our final. 68-33 in varsity girls play. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
Welcome back to Red Oak Varsity Girls Play, just wrapping up, and Creston gets a victory 68-33 in varsity girls play. Looking at the scoring for the visiting Creston Panthers, Sophie Hagel with 2 points for the Panthers and 1 personal foul. Keely Cohen has 3 points and 2 personal fouls. Gracie Hagel with 2 personal fouls. J.C. Kralik has 2 points and 3 personal fouls. Morgan Driscoll, good night for Morgan Driscoll, 12 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Josie Mahan has 3 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Aaliyah Calvin, 5 points, 1 of 7 from the foul line. Brianna Fields, 16 points, 4 of 6 from the foul line and 1 personal foul. Again, a 4 of 6 from the foul line. Dorn Pop, fantastic performance again, 22 points, 2 of 2 from the foul line for Dorn Pop. And Ava Adamson had 3 points here for the Creston Panthers. For the Red Oak Tigers, another nice night for Olivia Boswell, 9 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Merced Ramirez ends up with 8 and did not go to actually 1 of 2 from the foul line. Now that I look at it, Ramirez 1 of 2 from the foul line. Lainey DeVries had 5 personal fouls, 5 points, and was 1 of 2 from the foul line. Peyton Bass, 4 personal fouls, 3 points, and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Lennon O'Neill had 5 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Jaden Lindsay, 1 of 4 from the foul line and had 3 points in the contest this evening. The Panthers come out on top, 68-33 in varsity girls play. In junior varsity girls play, it was Creston on top, 23-17. As we mentioned, it is senior night. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and look at our seniors right after this. Hey, thanks, Tim. Stop by and let our sponsors know and have some pizza at Pizza Ranch. My goodness. Senior night. Peyton Bass is the daughter of Brent and Jennifer Bass. She's been involved in Tiger Link Crew, student council, volleyball, basketball, and golf. After graduation, Peyton plans to attend Iowa State University to study business. Lennon O'Neill, the daughter of Derek and Jill O'Neill, has been involved in volleyball, basketball, golf, student counselor, Tiger Link Crew, senior class president, choir, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and National Honor Society. After graduation, she plans to study international relations in college and pursue law. Those are your senior girl basketball players here this evening. For the boys, Baylor Berggren, the son of David and Shelley Berggren. He's been involved in student council along with baseball, basketball, cross country, and track. After graduation, Baylor plans to attend Iowa Central to run cross country and track. Baylor Berggren. Next senior we have is Nick Fouts, the son of Brian and Julie Fouts. He's been involved in football, basketball, and track. After graduation, Nick plans to attend Northwest Missouri State University. Nick Fouts. Again, the son of Brian and Julie Fouts. Next up in varsity boys, our senior night. Caden Johnson is the son of Bryce and Jenny Johnson. He's participated in baseball, track, cross country, and basketball. After graduation, he plans to attend Northwest Missouri State University and study business. That's Caden Johnson, again the son of Bryce and Jenny Johnson. Ryan Johnson, next on the list here at senior night, is the son of Chad and Sarah Johnson. He's participated in golf, track, basketball, and football. After graduation, Ryan plans to attend South Dakota State University. And Ryan Johnson, the son of Chad and Sarah Johnson. Next up is Bradley Sifford for the Red Oak Tigers, son of Jamie and Melanie Sifford. He's participated in baseball and track, basketball and track. After graduation, he plans to attend Northwest Missouri State University and study business. That's Bradley Sifford. And let's look at your Red Oak Tiger senior boys basketball players and manager. Congratulations to all of the seniors. Senior night, always a fun night. A good crowd of people here for senior night as well. It's Bradley Sifford. Now we're going to have our senior basketball cheerleaders. And our senior basketball cheerleaders is Peyton Stylen. Peyton Stylen is the daughter of Matthew Stylen and Jamie Lynn Walker. She's been involved in football cheer, choir, marching band, concert band, mini singers, basketball cheer, and softball. After graduation, Peyton plans to attend Daytona State College to be a veterinarian. That's Peyton Stylen. Your senior basketball cheerleaders. Next up for the cheerleaders, Anna Vandre. She's the daughter of Kathy and Paul Vandre and Amber Duncan. She's been involved in FFA, IJAG, varsity choir, football, and basketball cheerleading. After high school, her plans are undecided at this time. That's Anna Vandre. And those are your Red Oak Tiger senior basketball cheerleaders. And I would also mention that if you can hop over to our YouTube channel and see all of our seniors here tonight, it is senior night in Red Oak. So a fun night always, kind of a special night as we are getting down to the end of season now. Just a few games left for these programs. We're going to take a break and we'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Red Oak. I think we have all of our senior night activities out of the way, photos taken, and we are ready for basketball here in Red Oak. Varsity boys play. Should be a good basketball game here this evening. A few minutes away from the opening tip. Hop in your car, come on down. It's senior night. Plenty of room in the gym and watch some good basketball. Should be a good basketball game here this evening. We're going to take a break and we'll come back and look at this game right after these messages. Took a look at the forecast for this evening. Cold, mostly clear, lows around 7. North winds 5 to 10. It'll shift to the southeast and gust to 20 after midnight tonight. For tomorrow, look at this. Sunny, highs in the mid-40s. It's going to be a bit windy. South winds 15 to 20, gusting to 30. Saturday night, not as cold and mostly clear. Lows in the lower 20s and south winds 5 to 10, gusting to 20 through midnight Saturday night. Sunday, mostly sunny, highs in the lower 40s with northwest winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour. And Sunday, cold. Sunday night, cold, mostly clear, lows around 15, a northwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. But again, for tomorrow, looking for really just honestly a pretty nice day with mostly clear skies, highs in the mid-40s, although it will be a bit windy with winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour. That's a look at your forecast for this weekend for the Country Sunshine listening area. Boys on the court, and should be a good ball game. The Panthers come into this 6-10 on the season. Tigers 11-6 on the season. Taking a look at some of the stats here of interest, and for Kyle Strider, averaging 10 points per game, 33% from behind the arc. Cale Turner, sophomore, averaging 8.1 points per game, almost 30% from the field and 70% from the free throw line. Tony Davidson, sophomore, averages just over 8 points a game, shoots 50% from the field. Leaders for the Red Oak Tigers on the offensive side of the ball, Max DeVries, averaging 16.6 points per game. He shoots almost 38% from the field and 33% from behind the three-point line and 70% from the free throw line. Hunter Gillen, another sophomore for the Tigers. Hunter averages 11.3 points per game, shoots 31.5% from the field, 29% from behind the three-point line, and 71% from the free throw line. Ryan Johnson averaging 10.8 points per game. Ryan shooting 42% from the field and 27% from behind the three-point line. So those are some of your scoring leaders for both teams. Now, on the rebounding side of the ball, good effort and grit. Rebounding, Kyle Strider averages about 5 rebounds per game. Avery Fuller, a senior, averages 4.8. Derek Pop, a senior, averages 4.5. For the Red Oak Tigers, Caden Johnson averaging 7.5 rebounds per game for the Tigers. Ryan Johnson, another senior, averages 6.4. Max DeVries, a sophomore, averaging 4.5 rebounds per game. Let's look at some of the statistics for these teams coming into the contest here this evening. again, I would encourage you. You have plenty of time if you're anywhere in the Red Oak area. You have plenty of time to come on down and watch a good basketball game with us here. Should be a good one. The Red Oak Tigers and the Creston Panthers will be back after these messages. In varsity boys play for the visiting Creston Panthers, Eric Rodriguez, he's a senior at 5'8". McCoy Haynes, a sophomore, 5'10". Caleb Howard, a senior, 6-footer. Patrick Varner, a junior, 6'1". Logan Anson is a junior, 6'2". Noah Felix, a junior, 5'10". Tony Davidson, a sophomore at 6'4". Victor Arvello is a senior, 6 foot, and Derek Pop, a senior, 6'4". Peyton Conley is a junior at 6'1". Those are your reserves for the visiting Creston Panthers. A look at the lineup: Khalil Sherrod is a senior, 6'6". Cale Turner, sophomore, 6'1". Ethan Crawford is a junior, 5'11". Kyle Strider is junior at 6'2". Avery Fuller is a senior, 6'5". So Tigers giving up quite a bit of height. This is in height here this evening. The Panthers have some height on the court. Starting, they have a 6'6" Sherrod starting and a 6'5" Avery Fuller starting. Coming off the bench, Derek Pop at 6'4" and Tony Davidson at 6'4". So Tigers giving up some height here this evening to the Creston Panthers, but I'd fully expect a good basketball game here this evening. Take a quick break and we'll come back and look at the lineups for the Tigers after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky
Welcome back to Red Oak, just a few minutes away from varsity boys play. Now, what has happened earlier this evening in junior varsity girls play in 2 quarters? It was Creston over Red Oak 23-17. In varsity girls play, it was Creston over Red Oak 68-33. Just a few minutes away from the opening tip here in Red Oak. Now, if you'd hustle, get in your car or hustle, you could come right on down and watch a good basketball with this good basketball game here in Red Oak this evening. And I do want to remind you, too, we will have sectional wrestling tomorrow through the afternoon. We'll have updates through the day, and then we'll broadcast the finals in its entirety. I say we, Eli Bells will be doing that. I'll be there to, I guess, provide moral support for Eli in doing that, but that will be tomorrow. That takes place in Harlan, and again, looking forward to that. Should be a lot of fun. Again, updates throughout the afternoon tomorrow, and then the finals will be broadcast in their entirety. So look forward to that for all your wrestling fans. That will take place. Reserves for the Red Oak Tigers coming into the ball game here this evening. Braden Sifford, a freshman, 5'9". Chino Lepe, a junior, 5'11". Jack Schmedke, a sophomore, 5'8". Jack Kling is a junior at 6'5". Brighton Bergeron, a sophomore, 6'1". Cyrus Minson, a sophomore, 5'11". Braden Woods, a junior, 6'1". Nick Fouts is a senior at 6'3". And Aiden Bruce, a 6'3" junior for the Red Oak Tigers. Starters this evening for the Red Oak Tigers: Baylor Bergeron, a senior at 5'10". Hunter Gillen, a sophomore, 5'10" sophomore. Ryan Johnson, a senior, 6'3". Caden Johnson, a senior, 6'2". And Max DeVries is a sophomore at 6'1". Tigers have been playing some of the best ball of the season right here toward the end of the season, coming together, and looking forward to seeing what this team's going to do here tonight. Just a few games left now. Let's just kind of walk through it. Obviously, we have the game here tonight with Creston. They'll be in action on Monday night in Southwest Valley, or at Southwest Valley in Corning. And it's a doubleheader, Red Oak and Southwest Valley, boy-girl doubleheader. So we'll be there and enjoying that ball game. And then next Thursday will be the last regular season ball game for the Red Oak Tigers here in Red Oak. And it is the Red Oak Tigers and the Mount Air Raiders, boys only, next Thursday. So that's kind of a look at the what will wrap up the season, and then postseason play gets underway here real soon. And our exciting the Red Oak Tigers and varsity girls play. They will travel to Des Moines Christian and play at Des Moines Christian. So that's who their first round opponent is. Few minutes away from the opening tip. We're going to take just a quick break, and we'll be back with the opening tip right after this.
Second down, second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
quick note of our sponsors and let them know that you appreciate it, making it possible for us to be here and broadcast high school sports here on KCSI. Reminder, we are streaming. We're up and live. You can go to our YouTube channel, search for YouTube, go to YouTube, and in the search bar in YouTube, search for KCSI Radio. You can watch it right there. All you got to do is just click on it and watch it. We'd ask if you are watching it, hit that subscribe button. We would sure appreciate that. And it is almost basketball time here this evening. And at center circle for the Red Oak Tigers, Caden Johnson. Khalil Sherrod at center circle for the Creston Panthers. Officials on the court, players on the court. Here we go. Basketball time, varsity boys. Creston and Red Oak should be a good one. Tapped, and Tigers come away with it. Berggren sets the play across the center stripe. Berggren goes right to Caden Johnson. Out on the right side to Ryan Johnson. Right elbow back to Caden. Left side to DeVries. There's Berggren. Left wing. Out to Caden Johnson. In the corner, Ryan Johnson. DeVries, right side, behind the arc. All this behind the arc. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Caden Johnson. He picks it up to Ryan. There's Caden in the blocks to Ryan. Works his way to the free throw line. Spins down in the lane. Kicks it to Berggren. He'll take the three. Baylor Berggren hits the three to start it off for the Tigers. Red Oak leads 3-0, 7:15 to play in the first. Turner with the ball for the Panthers. Turner around to the left side. Cale Turner. We're going to have a Tiger kicking the ball. Panthers will maintain possession. At the baseline, Turner will put it into place. Sophomore, 6'1" sophomore. Turner is. Out to Crawford, back to Turner. Free throw line, pulls up, jumper, no good. Rebound, Berggren. Berggren pulls it down, pushes it out of the right side to DeVries. Right wing, underneath the Fouts at the baseline, right side, back to DeVries. He takes the three off the right wing. It's good. Baylor, that's Max DeVries with the three. 6-0. Red Oak leads with 6:43 to play in the first. Turner into the free throw line. We're going to have a foul on Berggren. Foul on Berggren. Gillen comes into the ball game. Fouts takes the seat. Actually, Fouts started the ball game. It's senior night, by the way. Inbound pass comes from Turner. Out to Strider. Into the lane he goes. Puts it up. It's blocked from behind. And actually, offensive foul on Strider is the call. Ryan Johnson gets set, takes the foul. That will be the first on Strider. Tigers ball. 6:34 to play in the first. 6-0. Red Oak leads. Gillen with the ball. Across the center stripe, right side, top of the key now to Ryan Johnson. Out to Gillen, top of the key. He's open for three. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Crawford. Ethan Crawford takes it across the center stripe, left wing. He looks at the three. Down to the corner of Sherrod. He pulls up for three off the left side. It's no good, and Caden Johnson grabs the board. Out to Gillen. Down to the corner to DeVries. Works his way into the lane. Puts it up. It's no good. Sherrod grabs the board. Sherrod to Turner. Turner across the timeline, near side of the court. Inside to Fuller. He spins, puts it up off the glass, and one. Avery Fuller. Foul's going to be on Ryan Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Fuller at the line. Shot is good. He converts. Panthers are on the board. 6-3. Red Oak leads with 5:49 to play in the first. Ryan Johnson with the ball. Out to Gillen. Left side DeVries. Into the lane he goes. Jump stop right underneath. Nice move by Max DeVries. 8-3 is our score. Down underneath the Fuller. He's a handful under there. He puts it up, stripped, and Ryan Johnson. Great defense by Ryan. Back across the timeline, out on the left side, Berggren. Down the corner, drives the baseline, puts it up. It's going to be kicked by the Panthers. Officials letting them play a little bit here. 8-3 is our score. 5:17 to play in the first. Red Oak leads 8-3. DeVries puts it into play to Gillen. Berggren. Gillen, top of the key. Right side, Johnson. Ryan Johnson. DeVries with the ball at the top of the key. Pressure from Sherrod. DeVries loses the handle on it. Berggren picks it up. 5 minutes to play in the first. Left side to Caden Johnson. Takes it into the lane. Top of the key, DeVries for three. No good. Rebound, Strider. Strider really had to extend to pull that one in. Down underneath. Tries to go down underneath to Sherrod. It goes out of play. Tigers ball. 8-3 is our score. Gillen will take it across the center stripe. Top of the key. Gillen floats his way around the left side. DeVries is knocked loose. Here's Turner. Takes it in for the layup and scores two. Cale Turner. Good sophomore player for the Panthers. 8-5 is our score with 4.5 minutes to play in the first. Red Oak leads. Gillen to DeVries. Spins his way into the lane, puts it up, and he gets whistled for the travel. DeVries, and it's Panthers ball. Sherrod will put it into play from the baseline. 4:20 to play in the first. Turner with the ball. Goes right to Crawford. He shoots the three. It's no good. And kept in play nicely by Strider to Sherrod, and Sherrod scores a couple. 8-7 is our score. First quarter, Red Oak leads 8-7, 3:56 to play in the first. Down in the corner goes to Caden Johnson. Into the lane, spins back left, up off the glass, no good. Sherrod grabs the board. To Turner. Turner right to left across the left to right across the center stripe. Down to the blocks. He goes up. It's blocked and gets whistled for the travel. Inbound pass from Berggren to Gillen. Gillen takes it across the timeline out to the right wing. There's Caden Johnson into the lane. Out to Ryan Johnson for three. No good. Sherrod grabs the board. He hits Strider. Strider left to right across the timeline. Down to the left wing. Strider with the ball. Now to Sherrod at the top of the key. Right side to Crawford. Looks inside. Not there. Back out to Turner. Turner from the free throw line has a tap from behind by Gillen. Nice job by Hunter Gillen. Picked up DeVries. Down in the corner, Ryan Johnson fakes it into the lane, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Fuller to Turner. Cale Turner with the ball now across the timeline. Underneath, he thought he was going to Sherrod, but Caden Johnson comes away with it. Bit of a miscommunication on the part of the Panthers. Three-pointer from DeVries is good. Max DeVries. And it's 11-7 now with 2:43 to play in the first. Cale Turner, we're going to have over and back. Just kind of not paying attention there where you're at on the court, and it's over and back. Coming into the ball game now will be Varner. Taking a seat is Turner. Patrick Varner into the ball game. Tigers ball, midcourt near side. Inbound pass comes to Gillen. Gillen around to the right wing. Top key to DeVries. Left side Berggren. Kicks it out top to Gillen. There's DeVries for three. It's no good. Rebound is going out of play. Last touch Tigers. Neither team applying pressure here in the backcourt. Varner takes it across the center stripe, down to the left wing. Top the key to Sherrod. To Strider. Top the key to Crawford. Strider on the right side. He directs some traffic, gets the players where he wants them, backs out to the center circle, and he's going to reset the play. Strider with the ball, goes left to Crawford. 1:54 to play in the first. Strider from the free throw line, not there, kicks it out to Crawford. Red Oak leads 11-7. Crawford, they're going to have a 3-second violation here on the on the Panthers, rather. A 3-second violation. Tigers have the ball. Gillen takes it across the timeline, out on the right side to DeVries. Right wing. Now to Bergeron, minute and a half to play in the first. Ryan Johnson with the ball, 11-7. Now to Gillen. All this taking place behind the arc. To Ryan Johnson, left elbow, into the lane. Ryan fakes it. Nice little reverse layup. It's good for two. Ryan Johnson picks up a couple. Nice little move underneath there by Ryan. 13-7 is our score with 1:10 to play in the first. Sherrod to Crawford. Out on the right wing, Crawford working against the pressure from DeVries. Strider, left elbow, kicks it now to Varner for three. In and out. No good. Rebound Bergeron. Bergeron pushes it up the court quickly. 54 seconds. There's Ryan Johnson. Tries to go across the lane to Caden Johnson. I think maybe kind of got out of sync there a bit. Coming into the game, Fouts taking a seat is Ryan Johnson. 50 seconds remaining in the first. Red Oak leads 13-7. Red Oak has led this entire first quarter here in Red Oak this evening. Sherrod with the ball. Maybe playing for one final shot. 39 seconds. Strider to Turner. Nope, pulls up from the high post area and scores two. Cale Turner does. 13-9. 30 seconds on the clock. Red Oak leads 13-9. Gillen with the ball to Fouts. Top of the key. Back to Gillen. He's open for three. It's no good. Caden Johnson, no good. Nick Fouts, no good. We'll try it again. Fouts with the ball. Has it blocked by Sherrod. Number of opportunities. Just couldn't convert at the bucket. Turner with the ball. Goes left to Strider. 7 seconds on the clock. Strider picks it up. 4 seconds to Sherrod. He puts it up. It's no good. And that's going to do it. Just kind of sloppy and ragged there the last 30 seconds of play by both teams. Red Oak leads 13-9 at the end of one, and we'll be back after this.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
Welcome back to Red Oak. Red Oak leads here as we head into the second quarter, now 13-9. And make note of our sponsors, I would say as well. Let them know that you appreciate them and making it possible for us to be here. Panthers have the ball as we come back to action. Strider, Cale Strider with the ball. Kyle Strider. Down to Turner in the corner to Varner. Well, he just kind of balanced in that corner, kept it into play somehow. Turner puts up the little kind of off-balance jumper. Goes out of play. Last touch, Panthers. Tigers ball. Ryan Johnson into the game. Bergeron takes a seat. Johnson will put it into play to Gillen. It's Ryan Johnson. Gillen right to left across the timeline, out to Caden Johnson. Into the lane, passes it to Ryan Johnson. DeVries right wing. Ryan Johnson, top of the key, goes left to Gillen. Gillen fakes it into the blocks, puts it up. It's blocked and kept in play. Nice job there by the Panthers to keep it in play. Cale Turner on the wing to Sherrod. Out to Crawford. Left side. Crawford into the lane and kicks it out to Turner for three. It's good. Cale Turner. Good ball player. Has 7 points now for the Panthers. 6:50 to play in the half. 13-12 is our score. 1 point ball game here. Red Oak leads. DeVries in the lane. Tops it off to Fouts. He loses the handle. Chases it down. Back to Gillen. Gillen to DeVries for three. It's good. Just snaps the net with it. Max DeVries does. Max has 11 in the game so far. Sherrod top the key, left side to Strider. Kyle Strider with the ball. Lets the play happen. Back top the key to Sherrod. He hands it off to Strider. Strider pulls up for three from the top. No good. Fouts with the board for the Tigers to Ryan Johnson. Ryan takes it down to the right side. Hands it off to Gillen. 6:06 to play in the half. Gillen with the ball. Picks it up to Fouts. Top of the key. Nick Fouts. Out to Gillen, right side. Tried to do the little give and go, but wasn't quite ready for it, and it goes out of play. .554 to play in the half. 16-12 is our score. Red Oak leads. Inbound pass will come from Pop. Derek Pop. He's 6'4" Panther coming off the bench. Turner with the ball at the center circle. Sets the play. Out to Strider. Strider on the right wing. Back to Varner, top of the key. Strider right side. Into the lane he goes and strips by Bergeron. Bergeron keeps it in play to Johnson. Ryan Johnson somehow. Down the corner to Caden Johnson. He drives into the lane. Out to Gillen. Into the lane. Pulls up from the free throw line. Hunter Gillen, no good. Rebound Pop. Pop to Turner. Turner left, right across the timeline. Far side of the court. Right side to Strider. Into the lane. He puts it off the glass. He's fouled on the play. Kyle Strider. I think that will be on DeVries. Max DeVries is whistled for his first personal foul. Kyle Strider is going to go to the line. This will be his first opportunity from the line here this evening. Shot from Strider is good. Second shot from Strider is good as well. 5 minutes to play in the half. 16-14. Red Oak leads by 2. Ryan Johnson with the ball at the top of the key to Braden Sifford. Sifford, top of the key, backs out near the center circle. Out to Bergeron. Bergeron to DeVries. Jump stop. Kicks it to Ryan Johnson. Underneath. And going to have an offensive foul on Ryan Johnson. Be number 2 on Ryan. .16-14. Inbound pass comes from Pop. Derek Pop to Turner. Turner takes it across the center stripe, goes left to Varner. Strider on the move in the lane, picks it up. Back to Varner, takes it down to the blocks, tries to kick it out to Pop, and Caden Johnson knocks it out of play. So the Panthers will control the ball. From the baseline, inbound pass will come from Turner to Pop. Into the lane, kicks it out to Strider. Strider from the free throw line is good. Nice jump shot there from Strider. And it's tied up at 16 apiece now with 4:10 to play in the half. Down underneath the Fouts, out to Bergeron. DeVries for 3. It's good. Boy, Max is on fire from behind the arc. And nice ball movement there by the Tigers. 19-6 is our score. Down in the corner goes to Varner. Back to Turner. Strider, 3:50 to play in the half. Left side Varner takes it into the lane. Varner puts it up off the glass and scores 2. Patrick Varner. Nice looking play. 19-18, Red Oak leads. Sifford with the ball. Goes right to DeVries. Man pressure coming here from the Panthers. DeVries takes it down, jump stop off the glass and scores 2. Max DeVries. 21-18 is our score. Red Oak leads with 3:17 to play in the half. Right side to Pop. Out to Strider. He looks at the 3, then to Pop. Behind the arc, right side, right wing. It's it to Fuller. Now to Varner. Top key to Turner. Turner takes the screen down the corner to Varner for 3. Bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound Fouts. Sifford pushes it across the timeline quickly. Into the lane. Sifford puts it up. No good. But there's Caden Johnson with the board and the putback. Nice job by Caden. 23-18. 2.5 minutes to play in the half. Fuller in there and spins. He's tied up by Sifford. Braden Sifford, that's his first personal foul. Quite a few substitutions taking place here. 2.5 minutes to play in the half, 23-18. And Panthers have the ball. Inbound pass comes to Davidson, Tony Davidson. He takes it into the lane, kicks it back to Crawford. Pressure from DeVries. Crawford with the ball. Comes around the arc. Now to Strider. Strider takes it into the lane with the left layup. Kind of a little reverse layup, actually, from Strider. Nice play. 23-18 is our score. Gillen with the ball. Right to DeVries. He takes the three off the right side. Not there. Rebound, Panthers. Turner down underneath the Davidson. Has it tapped loose. Davidson picks it up. Jump stop, puts it up. He's fouled by Woods. Tony Davidson fouled by Braden Woods. That's Braden's first personal foul. 23-20 is our score, and Tony Davidson will go to the line. He is a 6'4 freshman. 6'4 sophomore. Davidson at the line. First opportunity from the line. Shot's no good. Coming into the ball game is Sherrod taking his seat. Fuller. And Caden Johnson into the ball game. DeVries takes the seat. Davidson at the line. First shot was no good. Second one he converts. And it's 23-21. What a ball game. 1:46 to play in the half. Ryan Johnson with the ball. Hands it off to Gillen. Out on the left side to Bergeron. Down to the corner now. Caden Johnson works his way into the lane. Right to Woods. There's Gillen. Bergeron with the ball behind the arc. Drives into the lane. Have a foul on the floor. Fouls on, I think he called that on Crawford. Yep, Ethan Crawford. That's his first personal foul. Inbound pass comes from Bergeron to Gillen in the corner. Now Ryan Johnson, right wing. Goes into the lane, fakes it, spins. Nothing there, nowhere to go with it. Has it knocked loose. Picked up by Sherrod, and we're going to have timeout on the court. 1:18 to play in the half. 23-21 is our score. Red Oak leads, and we'll be back after this.
There's two things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those two things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
Welcome back to Red Oak. 1:18 to play in the half. 23-21 is our score. Red Oak leads. And pressure here in the backcourt coming from the Tigers now. Inbound pass will come from Davidson to Sherrod. Almost stolen. Turner with the ball. Pressure in the backcourt. Turner to Sherrod. Down to the other end of Crawford. He looks at the three. Not there. Sherrod. Crawford in the corner for three. Short off the rim. Follows it. Gets his own board. And then Bergeron comes away with it. 55 seconds on the clock. Down to Gillen underneath Caden Johnson, and just couldn't keep it in play. Turns it over to the Panthers. 23-21, 52 seconds remaining in the half. Inbound pass to Sherrod, now to Crawford. Pressure in the backcourt from the Tigers. Sherrod with the ball. Crawford across the timeline, near side of the court. Hits Davidson, he takes it into the lane, puts up the little fingertip roll, and it's good for two. Tied up at 23. That was Davidson for two. 30 seconds on the clock, tied up at 23. 30 seconds till half. Gillen to Bergeron, right side. Behind the back, Bergeron to Ryan Johnson into the right elbow. Top of the key, Woods for three. It's no good. 15 seconds on the clock. It's it to Turner. Out to Crawford for three. It's no good. Rebound chased down by Davidson. He gets whistled for the travel. 4 seconds on the clock, tied up at 23 apiece. Tigers have led most of the first half, although tied up currently. Ryan Johnson, shot doesn't get off before the buzzer sounds. We go into halftime tied up at 23 here in Red Oak this evening. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
There's nothing better than great customer service and experienced employees. That's what you'll find at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts in Red Oak. With a large inventory and competitive pricing, CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts will be sure to have the car or heavy-duty truck parts and accessories you are looking for, and can also offer helpful advice on installation. For all your car, heavy-duty truck, or semi-part needs, you'll find it at CarQuest Johnson Auto Parts, 303 North Broadway, or call 623-4964.
Second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Tied up at 23 apiece here at halftime in varsity boys play. In games prior this evening, it was in junior varsity girls in 2 quarters of play. Creston over Red Oak 23-17. In varsity girls play, it was Creston over Red Oak 68-33 at halftime. Varsity boys were tied up at 23 apiece. Here in the first half for the visiting Creston Panthers, Khalil Sherrod has 2 points here in the first half. Kel Turner with 7. Patrick Varner has 2. Tony Davidson has 3 points. He's 1 of 2 from the foul line. Kyle Strider has 6 points, 2 of 2 from the foul line and 1 personal foul. Avery Fuller has 3 points and is 1 of 1 from the foul line for the Creston Panthers. Take a break. We'll be right back and look at the statistics for the Red Oak Tigers.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
There's 2 things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those 2 things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort.
Time of varsity boys, and we're tied up at 23 apiece. Scoring for the Red Oak Tigers from the first half, Baylor Bergeron started off with the Tigers with a three-pointer. His 3 points and 1 personal foul. Braden Sifford, 1 personal foul. Ryan Johnson has 2 points and 2 personal fouls. Caden Johnson, 2 points and has not fouled. Max DeVries with 16 points here in the first half. Big half for Max here in Red Oak this evening. And again, we're tied up at 23 apiece at halftime. Pep band in the house this evening, and nice to have the pep band in the house. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after this. Hustle into Hawkeye Ford and get a great deal. Say thanks to Mike while you're out there. Cold tonight, mostly clear, lows around 7 and a north wind of 5 to 10, becoming southeast after midnight, gusting to 20. Saturday, not as cool and sunny, highs in the mid-40s. Winds will be from the south at 15 to 20, gusting to 30 Saturday. Pretty nice, though, really. Mid-40s for high with sunny skies, not too bad, although it'll be a bit windy with gusts to 30 miles per hour. Saturday night, not as cold, mostly clear, lows in the lower 20s and southwest winds at 5 to 10, gusting to 20 through midnight tonight. Sunday, mostly sunny, highs in the lower 40s and northwest winds at 10 to 15. Sunday night, cold and mostly clear, lows around 15 and a northwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. But again, for tomorrow, expect sunny skies with highs in the mid-40s. Couple of minutes remaining at halftime here. Pep band in the house. They sound great as always, and we're tied up at 23 apiece in varsity boys play. We'll take a break and be back with the second half after this.
Scan the code. Deals loading. Deals engaged. Scan the code. Super hot deals. Activate QR code. Initiate savings.
There's 2 things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, there's 2 things. Don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
A little AC/DC, Thunderstruck going. Coach Kipley. tied up at 23. Exciting half of basketball upcoming here on KCSI. Thanks for joining us. Tigers led most of the first half, tied up once and then tied up just before halftime, and that's where we're at, tied up at 23 apiece. Tigers will have the ball as we come back to action here in Red Oak this evening. Thanks for joining us. Bergeron will put it into play midcourt far side to Gillen. Gillen takes it across the timeline out to the left wing. Now to DeVries. Gillen. DeVries right side. Out to Bergeron. Looks inside. Top the key. Tapped by Fuller. Fuller takes it, loses the handle on it, and it goes out of play. Nice effort, just didn't convert at the bucket. Goes out of play. Tigers ball. No pressure in the backcourt coming from the Panthers. Gillen with the ball, takes it across the center stripe to Ryan Johnson. Ryan to Hunter. Out to DeVries. DeVries into the lane and puts it up, kind of off balance. I don't know how he pulled that off, but he did. Leaned into it, and just good body control there by Max. 25-23. Red Oak leads. Sherrod with the ball, top of the key. Right side to Strider, into the lane. Kyle Strider, when he comes around the left side of the lane with the left hand, he's hard to stop. Turner will put it into play. His last touch by the Tigers. Turner will put it into play at the baseline for the Panthers. To Fuller, and have a travel call. And the Tigers have the ball. Inbound pass to Gillen. Hunter Gillen, left to right across the timeline for Red Oak. Ryan Johnson with the ball at the top of the key. Out to Gillen. Into the lane, kicks it out to DeVries. DeVries takes it in the lane, has a tap from behind. Quickly to the other end. Turner with the layup for two. Cale Turner. Nice smooth player. Down to the other end, DeVries. Out to Ryan Johnson. Takes it into the lane. Picks it up at the left elbow, right elbow. Out of Gillen. There's DeVries, top of the key to Ryan Johnson. Takes it into the lane, layup in for two. Nice job by Ryan Johnson to pick up a couple. 27-25 is our score with 6:17 to play in the third. Turner with the ball. Sherrod over to the right side to Crawford. Strider for three from the top. It's no good. Rebound Bergeron. Bergeron takes it in, puts it up off the glass, and scores two. Baylor Bergeron picks up a couple more. Quickly to the other end, Strider down to the baseline on the left side. 29-25 is our score, 5:51 to play in the third. Turner inside to Fuller. Avery Fuller with the ball. Turner, Crawford. Crawford steps back behind the arc, takes it from the top of the key. It's no good. There's Strider with the board. He puts it back up, no good. This time, Gillen to DeVries, tries to go to the other end, tapped by Turner, picked up by Strider. Out on the right side to Turner. Now to Sherrod. Crawford, all this behind the arc. Drives into the lane. Crawford puts it off the glass. It's no good. Rebound. Ryan Johnson to Bergeron. He puts it up off the right side for two. Off the glass for two. 31-25 is our score. Down inside he goes to Fuller. Nothing there. Nothing there. We're going to have a foul away from the ball. Or a 3-second violation. It was a 3-second. You know, I think we've watched a lot of basketball this year. And there have been 2 3-second calls in this game. And I think that's the most of any game that I have seen this year with the 3-second violation. 31-25 is our score. Red Oak with the lead. Losing the handle on it. The Tigers picked up by Strider. He's double teamed. And we're going to have a foul. Ryan Johnson gets whistled. That's 3 on Ryan. And the Panthers will have the ball. Inbound pass comes to Turner. 4:42 to play in the third. 31-25 is our score. Top the key to Davidson. Now to Strider on the left wing. Waits for the play to develop. stolen by Ryan Johnson. He takes it. Has it stripped. He's fouled. Strider gets whistled for the foul. That's number 2 on Strider. Ryan's going to go to the line for 2. 31-25, 4:27 to play. Ryan Johnson at the line. Ryan has not been to the line here this evening. This is his first opportunity. He has 4 points in the game. Ryan Johnson. Shot is short off the front of the rim. It's a 2-shot opportunity. Ryan at the line. Second shot is good for Ryan. 32-25. Turner, a little miscommunication, chased down by Varner, then down to the corner, and Ryan Johnson's going to be whistled. It's 4 on Ryan. He'll have to come out of the ball game. Not necessarily what you want to see. Fouts comes into the ball game. Ryan with 4 personal fouls now. Davidson with the ball at the free throw line, spins his way down to the blocks and gets whistled for the travel. 32-25 is our score. Inbound pass comes to Gillen. Gillen takes it left to right across the timeline, down to the right wing. Picks up his dribble, now to DeVries. DeVries drives in the lane, jump stop, puts it up, off balance, it's no good. And foul will be on Davidson. Tony Davidson, that's his first personal foul. Max DeVries will go to the line. Max has 18 points in the ball game, but he has not been to the line. This is his first opportunity from the line. Shot is good for Max. Red Oak stretching that lead now. 33-25 is our score. Fuller comes into the ball game. Crawford takes a seat. Max DeVries at the line. He is now has 19 points in the ball game. Second shot is good. He gets them both. Max DeVries. Inbound pass to Turner. Pressure here, showing pressure anyway. In the backcourt. Gillen, Fuller. Tapped by Caden Johnson. Picked up by Davidson. Davidson takes it down the other end, fakes it. And he is fouled. That's going to be on DeVries. Number 2 on DeVries. Tony Davidson will go to the line. This is his second opportunity from the line. He's 1 of 2, has 3 points in the contest. 6'4" sophomore Davidson is. Shot's good. (34-26) is our score. 3:46 to play in the third. Davidson at the line. Second shot is short. Rebound pulled down by Caden Johnson. Bergeron, Gillen. Out on the right side. Bergeron for 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped. It's going to go out of play. Just off of the hands of the Panthers. Just out of play. Bergeron will put it into play. Out to Gillen. Gillen on the right wing. Hands it off to DeVries. DeVries spins his way into the lane, kicks it out to Caden Johnson, takes it in, back to DeVries, top of the key for 3. It's no good. Going to go bounce out of play. And the Panthers have the ball. So when that was going out of play, Caden Johnson was trying to keep it in play, throws it back, and it hits one of the Panthers more or less right in the face. And he'll come off the court. Panthers will have the ball. Nothing malicious in the play, just that's kind of how it worked out. And Panthers will have the ball. Tigers again showing pressure in the backcourt. Into this 3/4 length trap. Out to Strider, still in the backcourt. Pressure from the Tigers. Out to Turner. Turner gets it across the center stripe. Underneath it goes to Davidson. He kicks it out to Varner. Top the key to Strider. Works his way in lane. Underneath to Sherrod. He puts it off the glass and scores 2. Khalil Sherrod for 2. 34-28 is our score. Red Oak leads 2:47 to play in the third. DeVries with the ball, goes into the lane, jump stop, has it stripped, and Turner comes away with it for the Panthers. Nice job by Caden Johnson to tap it out of play. End of the game comes Schmedke taking a seat. Gilliland. Inbound pass will come from Cale Turner. To Varner, back to Turner. He drives the baseline and kicks it out to Strider. He'll take the three. No good. Schmedke grabs the board. Schmedke left to right across the timeline. To the top of the key, he goes right. Turner steps in there and takes it. He's got the layup for two. Cale Turner. He's a sophomore. Good ball player. 34-30 is our score with 2:14 to play in the third. Schmedke with the ball. We're going to have a timeout on the court. 2:09 to play in the third. 34-30. Red Oak leads. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Red Oak. 2:09 to play in the third. Red Oak leads 34-30, and the Tigers have the ball as we come back to action. Bergen will put it into play. Man pressure coming from the Panthers. Ball goes loose, and Turner and Bergeron tie up. We're going to have a foul on Bergeron. Maybe just not taking care of the ball there on the part of the Tigers. That foul's going to be on Bergeron. That's his second personal foul. It's going to send Turner to the line. Shot is no good from Turner. 2:05 to play in the third, 34-30. Cale Turner at the line. Shot is good. This time he just snaps the net with it. Timeout on the court. 2:05 to play in the third. 34-31 is our score, and we'll be right back after this. Led most of the ball game. A couple of times they were tied up, but other than that, Red Oak has led most of the ball game. In fact, tied up at half, and then Red Oak comes out, opens up a lead. But boy, what a ball game! Both teams in it very much so at this point. Full court press coming from the Panthers, and we're gonna have a foul. Tony Davidson gets whistled. Tigers have 4 team fouls. Panthers have 3. Inbound pass to Caden Johnson, back to Berger, and now to Gillen. Panthers have fallen out of that full court press. Didn't last long. Gillen with the ball. Works his way around to the left side, into the blocks. Caden Johnson takes it into the lane with the little layup. It's good for 2 from Caden Johnson. 36-31, 1:40 to play in the third. Turner with the ball, across the center stripe. Goes left to Varner. Out to Turner. Back to Varner for three. It's no good. Rebound. Out of play. Last touch Panthers. Tigers ball. Into the game. Pop taking a seat. Davidson. And pressure. Panthers showing pressure here in the backcourt. Bergeron. Gillen. Back to Bergeron across the timeline. Top of the key. Bergeron with the ball. Goes right to DeVries. It's tapped. It goes out of play. Tigers maintain possession. Inbound pass will come from Bergeron. Gillen. Back to Bergeron in the corner. Underneath the Fouts, he's going to get whistled for the travel. Minute 14 to play in the third, 36-31. Kind of a low-scoring game. 36-31, a minute to play in the third. Turner comes around, kicks it to the corner to Varner. He drives the baseline, puts up the little jumper, no good. Caden Johnson with the board. Quickly the other end of DeVries on the right side. Tapped by Turner, picked up by DeVries. Gillen with the ball, goes top of the key to Fouts. Out to Gillen. Underneath to Caden Johnson. Nice little alley-oop play there to Caden Johnson. It's good for two. 38-31 is our score. 30 seconds on the clock. Red Oak with the lead. Top of the key, Pop. Left side, Turner. Crawford. Back to Varner. Pop with the ball. Top of the key. Kicks it to the corner to Crawford. 18 seconds on the clock. There's Turner with the ball. Out to Varner. 14 seconds underneath to Sherrod, and he puts it up and in for two. Inbound pass comes to Gillen. Back to Bergeron. 6 seconds on the clock. Bergeron with the ball. Kicks it out to Fouts as time expires. It's no good. That's going to do it for the third. Red Oak leads 38-33. We'll be right back after this. Here we go with the fourth quarter. Red Oak with the lead, 38-33. As we come back to action, inbound pass will come from Pop to Turner into the backcourt. Turner with the ball, takes it across the center stripe. Now to Strider, behind the arc. Strider to Varner. Turner, top of the key. Turner to Pop for three. It's no good. Rebound, Gillen. Gillen to DeVries. DeVries takes it across the center stripe. Out to Gillen. Top of the key. Gillen works his way left. Shoots the three. Not there. Caden Johnson and Pop coming away with it. Varner. Patrick Varner with the ball. Comes top of the key. Still with the ball. Hands it off to Turner, or Strider rather, now to Turner. Turner looks at the three. There's Varner into the lane. Has it stripped, it goes out of play, and the Panthers maintain possession. Davidson comes into the ball game, and Pop takes the seat. Inbound pass comes from the baseline. Turner will put it into play. Out to Varner. He's open for three, but doesn't take it. Out top of the key, Strider will take it. It's no good. Rebound Johnson. Caden Johnson. Gillen to Bergeron. Bergeron takes it in. Puts it up. It's no good. Sherrod was there, altered his shot. Ryan Johnson gets it, goes back up, and he'll go to the line for 2. Bergeron goes right into the face of 6'6" Sherrod. Fouls on Sherrod. That's his first personal. It's going to send Ryan Johnson to the line. Shot from Ryan's in and out. No good. Ryan is 1 of 3 from the foul line here this evening. Second shot is good. He gets the second. 39-33 is our score with 6:40 to play in the ball game. Cale Turner takes it into the lane. It's tapped from behind. Goes out of play. Last touched Tigers. Panthers ball. From the baseline, Turner will put it into play. Sophomore, 6'1" sophomore. Good basketball player. Out to Strider. Behind the arc, Turner, top of the key. Works his way around right to the right elbow. It's Strider on the move, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Ryan Johnson. He falls, and Sherrod is there to get it and put it back up and in for 2. 39-35, 4-point ball game with 6:15 to play. Gillen kicks it left to DeVries. Strider right there in his back pocket. Let me tell you, right in his face. And we're going to have a foul on Strider. You don't want to give Max any breathing room at all. Max has 20 points here in the game so far. Inbound pass will come from DeVries at the baseline. To Bergeron. Bergeron kicks it to Ryan Johnson for 3. Fouls on Sherrod. So Ryan Johnson will go to the line for 3. He was shooting a 3. He'll go to the line for 3. Ryan Johnson at the line. First shot, no good. 6 minutes to play in the ball game. 39-35 is our score. Red Oak leads. Ryan Johnson at the line. Here's the second of 3. This one's good from Ryan. 40-35. Ryan Johnson now playing with 4 fouls. Third is up. He gets 2 of 3. Comes out of the ball game. Fouts checks into the ball game. 41-35 is our score. 6 minutes to play. Inbound pass comes to Turner. .41-35 is our score. Crawford with the ball at the top of the key for the Panthers. Down underneath it goes to Sherrod. Sherrod, Crawford. Crawford back around the arc, top of the key. 5.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Underneath the Sherrod, he spins, puts it up. It's no good. Bergeron comes down with it. He's tied up quickly by Varner, and Varner's going to be whistled for the foul. Get the official word. Yep, that is correct. Patrick Varner, that's his first. We're going to walk end to end now, and Bergeron will line up at the line. 1-on-1 opportunity for Bergeron. .41-35 is our score. Shot from Bergeron is good. Red Oak in bonus now. Creston has 17 fouls. Baylor Bergeron at the line. Second is short, no good. And we're going to have a foul. Officials talking to a couple of players on the court. A little extracurricular activity going on there. Official take care of that. Foul on Fouts. It's his first personal foul. Inbound pass will come from Sherrod to Turner. Turner takes it across the timeline, out on the right side to Crawford. Crawford works his way down to the free throw line. Turner, top of the key for 3. It's short. Rebound DeVries. 5:09 to play in the ball games. Gillen with the ball. Gillen to the top of the key, works his way around left, picks it up, kicks it to Berger, and it's tapped by Varner and goes out of play. Last touch, Panthers. Tigers ball, midcourt near side. Berger will put it into play for Red Oak. Bergeron to Gillen. Out to Woods. Woods drives in the lane, kicks it to DeVries. DeVries down to the baseline. Nothing there. Kicks it back to Bergeron. Bergeron into the lane, puts it up. It's blocked. Fouts is there. He goes up and is fouled. Fouls on Crawford. Nick Fouts at the line. This is Nick's first opportunity from the line here this evening. 42-35 is our score. Red Oak leads. Shot from Fouts is good. (43-35) with 4:43 to play in the ball game. Nick Fouts at the line. Second is up. It's no good. Rebound. Strider. Strider lets the traffic clear. He takes it across the center stripe, down to the right wing. Top of the key to Davidson, over to the left side to Turner. 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Top of the key to Strider. Strider works his way down, puts it up, and we're going to have a foul on Bergeron. I think Strider's going to the line for 2. Fouls on Bergeron. That's 3 on Bergeron. Kyle Strider will make a trip to the line. Strider here in the ball game is 2 of 2 this evening. Has 6 points in the ball game. 2-shot opportunity. First shot is up and no good. 43-37, 4:27 to play in the contest. Shot is no good. Misses them both, and 2 Tigers bump into each other. It goes out of play, so the Panthers have the ball. Turner will put it into play from the baseline for Creston. Out to Varner on the right side. Varner to Turner. Through his hands. Chases it down. Takes it around into the lane. Puts it up. Kind of off-balance shot there. No good. We're going to have a foul. On Fouts. Nick Fouts is whistled for the foul. And Kyle Turner will go to the line. Turner 1 of 2 from the line here this evening. Both teams in bonus at this point. Shot from Turner is good. 43-36 with 4:15 to play in the ball game. Second shot from Turner, rattles around and drops through. It's good. Pressure coming from the Panthers. Inbound pass to Bergeron, now to Gillen, back to Bergeron across the center stripe. He's triple teamed. Out to Gillen, Woods for 3. Braden Woods hits the 3 from the corner. Red Oak leads 46-37. 3:55 to play in the ball game. Down to the other end, I think Gillen is going to get whistled for the foul. Hunter Gillen, he is. That's his first personal foul. And again, every foul is a shot at this point. Both teams in bonus. So Kel Turner will go back to the line. Shot is good from Kel Turner. 3:53 to play in the ball game. Caden Johnson back into the game. 46-38 is our score. Shot from Turner, good. Gets them both. 46-39. Red Oak leads. Gillen takes it across the timeline. Ryan Johnson's there. We're going to have a jump ball. Red Oak fans don't necessarily agree with the call. Tigers ball, midcourt near side. Inbound pass will come from Berggren to DeVries. DeVries works his way down the corner. He's trapped underneath to Caden Johnson for the reverse layup. It's no good. Panthers really trying to create some turnovers here. They need the ball to generate some offense to get back in the ball game. 46-39, putting a lot of pressure on the Tigers. Caden Johnson goes to the line. That foul's on Strider. That's number 4 on Strider. Caden Johnson at the line. Shot is up. It's good from Caden. (47-39). Again, Panthers really trying to create a lot of pressure and create a turnover here. They do need the ball. Shot from Caden's up, no good. Rebound, Ryan Johnson to Gillen. Out to DeVries. DeVries into the lane. It's going to be knocked loose. Coming away with it is Crawford. Crawford to Turner. 3:23 to play. Pop now into the lane underneath to Davidson. Davidson in the blocks. Back out top key to Turner for 3. It's no good. Ryan Johnson grabs the board, and a lot of pressure coming here. Now to Berggren. We're going to have a timeout on the court. 3:08 to play in the ball game. We'll take it with them. 47-39. Red Oak leads right back after this. .308 to play in the ball game. 47-39 is our score. Red Oak leads. Red Oak has led most of the ball game. Tied up at a couple of points, but Red Oak has led most of the ball game and lead now with 3:08 to play in the ball game. A lot of pressure coming here from the Panthers. Man pressure on this inbound play. Inbound pass to Ryan Johnson. That hands it off to Gillen. We're going to have a foul on Turner. Again, Panthers trying to create turnovers here. Every foul is a foul shot at this point. Tigers are in double bonus. And Gillen at the line for Red Oak. 70+% free throw shooter, Hunter is. First shot's good. 48-39, 3:05 to play in the ball game. Gillen at the line. Second shot, good as well. Hits them both. 49-39, 10-point lead for Red Oak. Turner to Pop. Out to Crawford, back to Turner. Crawford on the right side, behind the arc. Turner takes the long three-point shot. My goodness gracious. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Johnson. Here comes the pressure. Out to Gillen. To Ryan Johnson. He takes it down, kicks it out to DeVries for 3 from the corner. It's good. Max DeVries hits the 3 ball. 52-39 is our score. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. 2:37 to play in the ball game. Red Oak leads 52-39. We'll be back after this.
Boy, there's 2 things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those 2 things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
Welcome back. Thanks, Andy. 2:37 to play in the ball game. Red Oak leads 52-39. Inbound pass to Turner. Now to Strider, still in the backcourt. Strider with the ball to Turner. A little pressure from the Tigers. Strider across the timeline, down to the left wing. Out to Turner. Turner to the right elbow. Strider, top of the key, takes it down the blocks on the left side, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. Caden Johnson whistled for the foul. Number 1 on Caden, but it's a free throw. Strider will go to the line. Kyle Strider. He's 2 of 4 from the line this evening. Shot's good. 52-40 is our score. Second shot is good as well. Gets them both. 52-41. We're going to have a foul on Turner. That's going to be number 2 on Turner. We're going to walk end to end. Gillen goes to the line. Hunter has 2 points in the contest this evening, 1 personal foul, 2:17 to play in the ball game. 52-41 is our score. Gillen at the line. Shot is good from Hunter Gillen. 2:17 to play, 53-41. Hunter Gillen at the line. Second of 2 is good. Gets them both. 54-41 is our score. Turner with the ball, takes it across the center stripe, and we're going to have a foul on Gillen. Number 2 on Gillen, and Cale Turner will go to the line. He is 2 for 5 of 6 from the line here this evening. Sophomore player for the Panthers. Shot is good. Good ball player. 2:12 to play. 54-42 is our score. Shot's good from Turner. Into the game, Sherrod taking a seat. Pop. Tigers ball. Man pressure here coming from the Panthers. Again, trying to create turnovers. Need the ball, need to generate offense. Inbound pass to Caden Johnson. He takes it across the center stripe for Red Oak. Out to DeVries. DeVries spins his way, kicks it back to Gillen. Out to Berggren. In the corner, Ryan Johnson for 3. It's not there. Rebound Crawford. 1:57 to play in the ball game. Down the other end, it goes to Varner. He drives the baseline. Loses the handle. Berggren strips it and comes away with it. Nice job by Baylor Berggren. Across the center stripe. Berggren with the ball behind the back. Right side to Ryan Johnson. Hands it off to Gillen. 1:40 to play. And we're going to have a foul. Sherrod. Khalil Sherrod. And it's going to send DeVries to the line. Again, it's a shooting opportunity here. Max DeVries. Max has 23 points in the contest. Shot's good from DeVries. 24 points for Max. 1:38 to play in the ball game. DeVries at the line. Second shot is good as well. He gets both of them. 56-43 is our score. Top of the key to Sherrod. Over the right side, Varner. 1.5 to play. Varner into the lane. Back to Crawford. He drives in. Left elbow. Kicks it out to Varner. Right side. Varner drives into the lane. Pulls up. Little 8-foot jumper. No good. Ball's battered around. Sherrod comes away with it. Kicks it out to Crawford. Crawford to the free throw. Steps back. Behind the line is Strider for 3. No good. Gillen grabs the board. 1:09 to play. Now to Berggren. Berggren takes it across the center stripe to DeVries. And DeVries steps through the double team. Picks up the dribble. Gets it out to Gillen. Gillen out on the left side. Now to DeVries. 52 seconds on the clock, and he's fouled. Turner. Number 3 on Turner. DeVries goes to line. DeVries and Gillen both have the ball a lot here. They're your best free throw shooters. Shot is good from DeVries. And it's 57-43, 51.5 seconds to play in the ball game. Second shot is good as well. DeVries gets them both. 58-43, Red Oak leads. Strider with the ball, drives down the baseline, then backs behind the arc. Tries to have a skip pass all the way to Crawford, but it lands in the bleachers. Tigers ball. Subs coming into the ball game here. 5 new players on the court for the Tigers. So on the court we have Schmedke, Sifford, Woods, Bruce, and Breitenberger for the Tigers. 40 seconds to play. Schmedke takes it across the center stripe. Out to Berggren, or Sifford rather. Schmedke, double team. Down to Bruce, but it's stolen by Strider down to the other end. It's Varner for the layup for 2. Patrick Varner for 2. 17 seconds, 58-45 is our score. Schmedke's going to bring it across the timeline. They're just going to run the clock down here, I do believe now. And 8 seconds to play. Going to run it out. 4 seconds, and that's going to do it. 58-45. 58-45. Red Oak gets the victory here in Red Oak this evening over the Creston Panthers. We're going to take a break and be right back after these messages. Okay. Sound okay?
Yep.
All right. Got me, Nick?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, here you go. Welcome back to Red Oak, and joined now by a few of the Red Oak Tigers. Ryan Johnson. Ryan, thanks for coming up.
Yep.
Nick Fouts with us. Nick, thanks for coming up. We're going to speak to Baylor Berggren in just a minute. Ryan, let's talk a little bit about the basketball game here this evening. It seems to me that you guys are coming together here at the point that we want to be coming together and playing some good basketball.
Yeah, it definitely is. We've got, all night the shots weren't necessarily falling for everybody, which is a good thing sometimes because it shows that we can keep going and going even though we're not hitting everything.
Right. You're not always going to be on with that shot, but you can always play good defense. You can always go to the line and do well, and that's what you did tonight.
Yep.
Absolutely. Nick, senior night here. Tell me what you saw. You were some 6'6", 6'5", 6'4". There's some big boys down in there, Nick. Tell me about that.
Yeah, to most people that might sound scary, but I'm a Red Oak Tiger football player. I played for 4 years, so height doesn't really matter. It's more about what's weight-wise, but yeah, it's fun. Not the biggest dudes I've seen, but definitely a task.
Tell me what you saw out there. How's it like playing with these guys? What's the team like?
We've been together for so long. It's so many memories. It's just been a blast. It sucks it has to wrap up and we're growing up, but it's always been fun.
Absolutely. And Baylor Berggren. Baylor, nice to have you back in uniform. Have I told you that?
I think you have.
Tell me about the game out there tonight. Tell me what you saw.
It was fun. It was great. Our chemistry, we were clicking on all levels. If something goes wrong, we can all, look at each other and correct it. And we don't, just don't take it to heart. I mean, we take it seriously and we change it and we respect each other. And I mean, it was perfect. I think we were just having fun. And that was the key to it.
The thing that I like to see, some night Ryan's going to step up and knock down 19. Maybe not tonight. Hunter's going to step up and knock down 10 or 12. Not tonight. But then Caden steps up, or Nick steps up, or you step up. That's what makes this team hard to guard, right?
Yeah, we got too many guys to count. I mean, you got to use both hands, and it's kind of scary to think. I mean, who's going to go off on what night, and what happens if we all do? I mean, it's going to be hard to stop.
And then whenever someone's hot, you get them the ball.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A lot of unselfishness going on.
A lot of it.
All right, guys. So you get the win here tonight. Southwest Valley Monday night,
I believe so,
and then Mount Air on Thursday night.
Yep,
that's regular season. What's that mean, guys?
It means we're coming to an end. I mean, we got to close out strong. That's what we've been talking about all week. We had Matty Ice come in and talk to us, and I mean, we've just been talking about closing out the season and closing out strong and being the best team we can be.
Absolutely. Nick, any final thoughts?
Gonna
play hard?
Fun night.
Good deal. Thanks, guys, for coming by and talking to me. Appreciate it. Again, Ryan Johnson, Nick Fouts, and Baylor Bergeron with us this evening, and I think now we're going to have the opportunity to get to visit with Coach Plank here this evening. And let's see if I have the right one turned on. Coach, does that sound okay to you?
Yep, I can hear it.
Spencer Plank. Coach, you got just a good bunch of young men out there, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We're blessed, and that's kind of what the pregame talk was. You know, with the senior night festivities and all that, our routine is thrown off. But I told them, just look around and see all the guys that have put in the work to be here. And you got everything to play for tonight, especially Brad, who wasn't able to play, and is out for the rest of the year. There's plenty of motivation to go around, and they're great kids. They work their butts off. So.
The thing, Coach, I mentioned to Baylor and to Ryan and to Nick there is that so one night Ryan gets hot, he'll put up 18 for you.
Yep.
The next night Hunter's hot.
Yeah.
The next night Caden is hot. The next night Max is hot.
Yeah.
That makes you this multi-headed kind of monster that's hard to guard, right?
Yeah, well, and it's nice that we can get a few wins whenever, tonight it felt like we had contributions from multiple places, but Max was the leading scorer. But it's nice that when everybody does turn it on, when we have 4 guys in double figures, there's not a whole lot of teams that can beat us.
No.
So we always know we kind of have that in our back pocket where there could be a game where we hit 8, 10, 12 threes. That's just the way that we play. Tonight, we hit a few. Outside of Max, there wasn't a whole lot of shots going in. But it's credit to the work ethic of these guys and the grit that they have that we're still able to get it done.
And, Coach, it's coming. You got a good group of seniors. It's coming down to it. This is that bittersweet part of the season.
Yeah,
you want it to peak, and you're looking forward to it, and
Yeah.
it's fun. But at the same time, this gets down to where it's critical, and you got to keep playing ball.
Yeah, it is. And our goal is to peak about a week from now. Actually, is our goal. And I think we're well on our way. We've had a couple games where it's like, wow, that looked really good. We've had a couple games where it's like, wow, that wasn't so great. But we can turn it on. Tonight, we played about how I expected.
Yeah.
It wasn't our best game. Definitely wasn't our worst game. But there's a lot more there, and so we're excited to put it all together here in a week.
Very good. Coach, we'll see you on Monday night in Southwest Valley.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Spencer Plank, with us, and our thanks to Coach Plank for coming to visit with us. Quick break, and we'll be right back and wrap this thing up from here